Nintendo 3DS is officially discontinued in September 2020. Let's give it a proper goodbye. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel where everyone is focusing on upcoming PS5 and Xbox Series X. On September 16, 2020, Nintendo announced 3DS is discontinued. This most popular handheld system of the decade is officially gone. I think it deserves a proper goodbye. Therefore, in this video, I want to pick 7 3DS games which have special meaning for me. My first 3DS game. I got my first 3DS in May 2013 and it's a red 3DS XL. This is my first handheld system since the original Game Boy. The game I bought with the system is Harvestman: The New Beginning. This is the last real Harvestman game under Harvestman title. Later on, they changed it to Story of Seasons. Harvestman is always my favorite series. It's also one of the reasons why I get 3DS. However, I was a little disappointed when I first played this game. I was expecting the graphic style will be similar to Friends of Mineral Town. I was not used to the 3D look, so I took a short break. Later that year, I decided to revisit this game. This time, I fully dived into and cannot get enough of it. I like you can customize your own town and the online item swap feature. Overall, I think this game is still worth playing these days. My favorite 3DS sports game, that's Mario Tennis Open, and this is also my second 3DS game. I never played tennis in real life, but I always like to play tennis game. Mario Tennis is fun and not too serious. Each character has their own specialty and the player can also choose what chance shots they are going to use. It's an interesting combination. However, I feel Mario Tennis Open is a little bit too easy. Luckily, the game offers multiplayer feature. You can play with other players online. 3DS game I regret buying. I regret buying many games each year. However, Mario and Sonic at the London Olympic is the only 3DS game I regret buying. I made a mistake before purchasing this one. I checked the trailer for Wii, and I didn't realize 3DS edition is a totally different game. This is a type of game which includes a whole bunch of mini games. They are boring. It reminds me of those PC Flash games around 2000. I remember I spent $22 for it. It's a huge mistake I made. Some of you might ask why not just sell it since I don't like it. I normally don't sell my games unless it's totally unplayable. Even I don't like the game, but it's still part of my gaming history. Therefore, I would like to keep it. Also, I can make a video to talk about it. First and worst 3DS pre-order. It must be Hometown Story. I still keep those 3 plushies from pre-order. I was under the impression this should be Harvestman with life simulation. Player can run a store in the game. I always like this type of game, so I pre-ordered it. However, after playing, I realized this is not what I expect. The idea is good, but the problem is the game is lacking in content. This one is definitely a huge bummer. 3DS game below my expectation. One thing I learned from owning 3DS is I no longer like the traditional 2D Super Mario. However, I also found out 3D Mario is my new favorite Mario game. This Super Mario 3D Land is totally below my expectation. I cannot stop playing it once I start. I like the level design and really enjoy the overall gameplay experience. It's the game I highly recommend. My guilty pleasure, Partington Adventures in London is not a type of game I normally play. However, I must admit it's actually not a bad game. This game is very short, you can beat it under 2 hours. It includes some mini games and those mini games are actually fun to play. I feel very relaxed when I play it. This game only cost me $5 and it provides me a couple hours of enjoyment. I think it's really worth. Also, this is the last 3DS game I actually beat. 3DS game has a very special meaning for me. This is the last game I'm going to cover today. What is the first game that pops in my head when I look at my 3DS collection? Not only it's my favorite game, but also it has special meaning for me. There is only one game I can think about, and that is Animal Crossing New Leaf. This is my first Animal Crossing game, and I never played a game like this before. It has a very unique gameplay style. I cannot explain why I like it so much. The only thing I remember is I spent a couple hours per day to play this game. The game became part of my life. I like to explore and build the town. I feel sad when I saw my favorite animal left the town. I even bought a strategy guide. Whenever people ask me what 3DS game I recommend, Animal Crossing New Leaf is always the first one I bring up. 3DS is officially discontinued. We are not sure if there is another handheld system from Nintendo. You can say Switch Lite is a handheld system, however it cannot play 3DS game. I will expect a new handheld system which has backward compatibility from Nintendo. Maybe the next Switch edition can play 3DS game. Anyway, that's it for this video. I will do a 3DS collection video in the near future, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching and hope to see you soon.